Alright, we're now in bonus segment number 11. We're going to play Jeopardy for the Nintendo 64. Let's hit a button on this game, shall we?
This is Jeopardy!
Here we go.
And now, here is our host, Alex Trebek.
Welcome to your favorite game of answers and questions. We know who the contestants are, so let's go to work in the first round, the Jeopardy round, which has the one daily double.
Up there somewhere in one of these categories.
Categories for you are as follows.
We have transportation, grammar, environment, war, dolls, and finally, first ladies.
Make a selection.
Dolls 100. Ancient dolls carved from this tusk material have been found in Cyrenaica, in what is now Libya. What is ivory?
That's right.
Dolls for 200.
Select again.
Kevin, the character he played in Home Alone, inspired a doll that not only talked, but screamed. Who is Macaulay Culkin?
That's right.
Dolls for 300.
Select again.
A musical stage show called The Magical World of This Mattel Doll premiered at Epcot in 1993. Who is Barbie?
That's a correct response.
Dolls for 400.
Select again.
These kids that were widely popular in the 1980s come with their own birth certificates. What are Cabbage Patch dolls? Cabbage Patch
That's
Kids.
a correct response. Select again.
And we'll close it up.
Answer daily double.
I'll make it a two-daily double. These dolls, based on Teutonic legend, made a big comeback in the 1990s. What are... These dolls, based on Teutonic legend, made a big comeback in the 1990s. What are... I don't know.
Sorry.
It's gonna cost me. Trolls.
Pick again.
Oh well. Once again, it was a case of I should not have made it a true daily double. That's for sure I was gonna know the answer, but it's okay. We can bounce back. Let's take environment for 100. In May 1994, Florida Governor Lupton Chile signed a bill to clean up this famous marshland. What are the Everglades? What is the Everglades?
You got it. Select again.
Environment 200. In June 1994, it was announced that this national bird would be removed from the endangered list. What is the bald eagle?
You got it.
Let's have environment for 300.
Select again.
In 1989, public concern blossomed about the use of deminazide, or LR, on this fruit. It is apples.
Again.
400. This term for the relationship of organisms to their environment comes from the Greek oikos, house. Oikos, what is an ecosystem? Or ecology?
You got it.
All right.
Select again.
500. In 1993, this state adopted standards requiring 10% of cars to have zero emissions by 2003. Not 100% sure on this one. I have somewhat of a clue, but I think I'm going to not buzz in on this one. California.
Select again.
That was my hunch, but it's okay. I'll take First Lady's 100. After leaving the White House, she helped plan her husband's presidential library in Atlanta. Who is Rosalind Carter?
Right.
First Lady's for 2.
Select again.
She missed her husband's 1797 inauguration because she was nursing his sick mother in Massachusetts. Who is Abigail Adams?
You got it. Select again.
First Lady's for 300. She was twice named to the list of the most 100 influential lawyers in America. Not too sure about this one, so I'm going to hold back. Ooh, okay. And it was Hillary Rodham Clinton.
Select again.
First Lady's for 400. Besides Frances Cleveland, she was the only other presidential widow to remarry. Who is Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis?
That's right.
First Lady's for 500. Myra Bradwell, the first woman admitted to the Illinois bar, helped secure her release from an institution. I think I have a clue, but I'm going to hold back because I don't know. Oh, Mary Todd Lincoln. That was my guess. Grammar for 100. This part of speech can be transitive or intransitive. What is a verb?
You got it.
Grammar for 200.
Select again.
Tradition has it that this type of noun is capitalized. What is a pronoun? No? Or what is a proper noun, I guess?
That's a correct response.
That's more like it. Grammar for 300. In discovering English grammar, Richard Bates said it's okay to sometimes split these. First time we hear from Maudie this game. Differences? I don't think so.
Sorry, wrong. Anyone else?
There's $300 gone. It's infinitives.
Select again.
Grammar for 400. The two prepositions that are common to all crossword puzzles. What are up and down? No.
Sorry, wrong. Anyone else?
Oh well. Across and down?
You got it.
Oh well,
Make a
okay.
selection.
It's alright. Thor Heyerdahl's Kon-Tiki, this type of sailing vessel, was made of balsa wood. What is a raft?
That's a correct response.
Transportation for 200.
Make a selection.
The direction of this department store people mover can be reversed for rush hour. The elevator?
No, that's correct.
No.
Anyone else?
I'll say what's the escalator. Hold on, let me add $200 to Whammy Inc's bank before I do that first. Okay, let's say what's the escalator.
That's right.
There we go.
Select again.
Transmission 300. On its first official landing in the U.S., May 17, 1976, this plane carried Valerie Giscard d'Estaing. What is the Concorde?
Right.
Transmission 400. This company's Impala model was the USA's best-selling car from 1968 to 1973. What is Chevrolet?
That's a correct response.
And
Select again.
transmission for 500. Fire departments usually have three main types of truck: pumper, rescue, and this kind. And Monty decides to buzz in. Fire? No.
Gosh, that's wrong.
That's
Anyone
too
else?
obvious. Well, Jen decides to buzz in. Oh. Ladder.
That's right.
Yep.
Make a selection.
It's the indirect object of Gary gave Mary a kiss. The indirect object. What is kiss? No? What is Mary?
Right. Make a selection.
War for 100. The Third Seminole War erupted in this state in 1855. What is Florida? Come on.
That's right.
200.
Select again.
He was forced to abdicate in 1815, near the end of the 100 Days. Who is Napoleon?
Right.
300.
Select again.
At the time of Plymouth's founding in America, Europe was beginning this semi-long war. What is the 100 Years' War? No. What is the French Revolution? No. What is the French? Pass.
No, I'm sorry. That's wrong. Anyone else?
That's $300 gone. It is the 30 Years' War. 400. In 32 BC, Octavian went to war against this man, his ex-brother-in-law. He went to war against Mark Antony.
Pick again.
In 1792, the U.S. mined Vietnamese ports on this Gulf. What is the Gulf of Tonkin?
You got it.
There we go, double Jeopardy time.
All right, it's time now for the double Jeopardy round. Remember, we have 2 daily doubles in this round of play. Categories are
common bonds, nutrition, proverbs, biblical geography, astronomy, and finally, history.
make a selection.
Our solar system is in the Orion arm of this galaxy. What is the Milky Way?
That's right.
Astronomy 400.
Make a selection.
The moon nearest the planet in our solar system is Phobos, 5,800 miles away from this planet. What is Earth?
Sorry, wrong.
No.
Anyone else?
Well, that's another $400 gone. It's Mars.
Make a selection.
The energy in food is measured in these units. A 10-year-old should have about 2,400 per day. What are calories?
Right.
Nutrition for
Make a
400.
selection.
Cashews and avocados contain mostly the mono-unsaturated type of this. What is fat?
Right.
Nutrition for 600.
Select again.
Phosphorus and calcium are the most plentiful of these inorganic substances that are 4% of body's weight. What are minerals?
You got it.
Let's have nutrition for 800. Large complex protein molecules are made up of smaller units called these. What are lipids? No? Large complex protein molecules are made up of smaller units called these. Okay. What are amino acids?
Right.
There we go.
Select again.
Let's have nutrition for 1,000. There are three major types of these nutrients: starches, sugars, and cellulose. What are carbohydrates?
That's right.
Ran the category like it was nothing. Astronomy for 6. Just before it was a nebula, the Crab Nebula was a super one of these. What is a nova?
You got it. Select again.
800. For a solar eclipse to occur, the moon must be in this phase. Well, let's see if Maddie knows this. New?
You got it.
Yep.
Make a selection.
If you can't do this to them, join them. If you can't do this to them, join them. What is beat 'em?
That's right.
Proverbs
Make a
400.
selection.
Have but a few of these through many acquaintances. What are relationships? Friends?
That's right.
Yeah.
Select again.
Proverbs for 6. As well as a virtue, it's also the key to paradise. Patience, yeah.
That's right. Make a selection.
His first expedition to the New World began from Palos, Spain on August 3rd, 1492. Who's Christopher Columbus?
Right.
History for 400.
Make a selection.
The Black Stone, a sacred object in Islam, was stolen from this city by rebels in 930 and kept for 20 years. What is Mecca?
That's right. Select again.
600.
And daily dollar.
2100. France's King Henry II died in 1559 after he was wounded during this type of tournament. What is a sword? No. After he was wounded during this type of tournament. What is a jousting tournament?
You got it.
Yay!
Select again.
In 1984, John Turner served briefly as Canadian Prime Minister, then lost the office to this man. Who is Pierre Trudeau? No.
Sorry. Wrong. Anyone else?
There's $800 going to Whammy Incorporated. Brian Mulroney, yeah.
That's right.
Oh well.
Make a selection.
It is said that man learns little from success, but much from this. What is failure?
That's a correct response. Make
I'll
a
take
selection.
history for 1,000. This luxury liner was en route from Italy to the U.S. when it collided with the Stockholm in 1956. Oh, what is it called? Oh, I can't remember for the life of me. The Achille Lauro? No, that's wrong.
No, that's incorrect. Anyone else?
I'll try it, and I'll say what is the Andrea Doria.
You got it.
And it just came to me, yep.
Select again.
Start me 1,000.
And sir, the other daily double.
I'm just going to do 1,000. Number of stars often visible in the Pleiades, hence its sisterly other name. What is 1?
Sorry.
It's 7.
Select again.
7. Oh well, it's okay. So we're going to give up another $1,000 to Whammy Inc. They're now getting $5,900. An ounce of this is worth a pound of cure. What is prevention?
Right.
Biblical geography for 200. This place from which mankind was expelled was the source of 4 rivers. What is the Garden of Eden?
Right.
Yep.
Make a selection.
Solomon extended the walls of this city to enclose the Temple Mount. What is Jericho? Ah,
Gosh, that's wrong. Anyone else?
another $400 gone. It's the walls of Jerusalem.
Make a
Walls
selection.
of Jerusalem. Fly, sand, litmus. What is paper?
You got it.
Common bonds 400.
Make a selection.
Fox, Easter egg, scavenger. What are hunts? What is a hunt?
Right.
Common Bond 600.
Select again.
Spirit, chewing, bubble. What are different types of gum?
That's right.
Common Bonds for
Select
800.
again.
Gate, trading, Emily. What are posts?
That's a correct response.
Common Bonds 1000.
Select again.
Dark, dressing, delivery. What are rooms?
You got it.
Uh-huh.
Select again.
600. The land of Nod is mentioned only once as the place of his self-imposed exile. I have somewhat of a clue, but I think I'm going to hold back. Is it Sodom? No, Cain.
Select again.
800. This place where Jesus grew up was an insignificant settlement near a trade route to Egypt. What is Nazareth?
That's a correct response. Select
Now the
again.
last clue. Salt Sea, Sea of the Arabah, and Eastern Sea are some biblical names for this lake. It is the Dead Sea.
All right, players, start thinking about your wagers for Final Jeopardy based on what you know about this category.
Months. I'll go... What the heck? 10,600.
And your Final Jeopardy answer is...
The first Monday of this month is Labor Day in the U.S. What is September?
Let's see if our contestants were successful. What did you put down as your response? You got it.
Yep, it is indeed September, so we know we're going to win $25,000.
You got it.
Everybody got it right? Whammy Incorporated will profit $6,300.
You got it.
So that'll wrap it up for this segment. I'm going to see you all for that next one right after this.
Thank you for playing Jeopardy. Let's do it again real soon.
We will.
Players, we're doing so long, everybody. Let's do it again real soon.